So till now we studied the method study symbols, as the method study symbols are shown for different process, just like operation circle, inspection rectangular, transportation arrow, delay for capital D, and storage lower triangle. So after all this, now we are come to the recording techniques. uh, According to the nature of the job being studied and purpose for which the record is needed, the techniques that will be categorized for the recording techniques will be come into the three different categories. So these categories are just as what we see here: the charts, after that diagram, and templates and models. So here these charts, diagram, and templates and models will be elaborated for the different purpose of their use. Charts, the operation process chart is come on the first number in a charts, that will also call as a outline process chart. In operation process chart, we will get only two things will be present in our recording techniques. The first is operation symbol, that is circle. Another is the inspection symbol, that is the rectangle. This process is not dealing with the deep penetration of the process, the working culture. So hence it will also call as the bird's eye view of process, and record the principal operations and inspections. The thing and next thing will come as a flow process chart. In flow process chart is a name itself clearly describe the process chart, that man type process chart. So these are man type flow process chart, material type flow process chart, equipment type flow process chart. So hence the man type flow process chart is that in which the sequence of the activities performed by the worker, labor, or a man. The next thing is material type. In material type, material flow process chart, the sequence of activities are performed on materials. Means the material will be travel from inspection section to the transportation to the operation to the delay or storage. So hence the whatever the process will take consider, that will only consider with respect to the material, raw material or materials. The next thing is equipment type flow process chart. In the equipment type flow process chart, the sequence of activities will be performed by the equipments. Means simply you can say that the machineries will be operated, or a flow means we will consider only the activities of machineries. Then third one is the multiple activity chart. In multiple activity chart, the chart activities of a man and or a machine on a common time scale. Means simply we have a common time. With respect to that, we will study the activities of man as well as the machines. And after that, so after this we will come to the fourth one, two-handed process chart. The activities performed by worker by two hands. In that, the two-handed process chart will involve, through which we will get that how much time will the individual hands are engaged, and how much time is the idle for the individual hands. After this travel chart, the travel chart basically deals with the movement of material and man between departments. Means materials, man, machine, material. Simply we can say that man and machine materials that will travel from the different departments. Now after this we will come to the sixth point, that is the SEMO chart. The activities of worker hands, leg, and other body movements on a common time scale will be measured with the or studied with the chart of SEMO chart. After this we will come to the 7 points or seventh chart, that is known as the flow and the string diagram. Here what we trying to get that whatever the path is followed by the man or material that will be studied. Simply the path we can draw the string name itself defined that we will go on through the simple basic way of man and materials movement. Then after this, models and templates. So here what we get that through the templates and models we will get the detail about the workplace layout. As far as concerned, for example, when we are traveling through the any city or transportation, we will come to know that they have a symbol, different types of board are placed that shown the path of or direction to the place, as well as the symbol of the what we say breakers. So basically the templates and models charts will only show the workplace layout. And after this we will come to the ninth chart, that is cycle graph and chronological graph, where the high speed short cycle operations are recording. Means where the process involves the very fast procedure of operation. There we will come to know with this type of chart, that is called a cycle graph and chronological graph. So as we all discuss about the charts in very short introduction, so now we are going for basically detailed study of charts. So what we earlier studied is that the various recording techniques. In that recording techniques, the charts has come, different types of models come, with different types of templates, flow, string diagrams come, CMO charts come. This is all the basics that will be called as the recording techniques, various types of recording techniques. Now in the chart, this is the most popular method of recording the facts, and activities comprising the job recorded using this method study symbols. So a great care is to be taken in preparing the charts, that the information is shown is easily understood and recognized. Means with the help of chart, whatever the process involving, whatever the information contains in the process is can be easily shown and understand with the help of these charts. The information should be given in the chart that can be very clear to every individuals who are studying studying the charts as well as the observing the facts. The information that contained in the charts may be adequate description of the activities. Means whatever the activities are involved, description very clearly shown in that thing. Whether the now whether the charting is for present or proposed method, and a specific reference to when the activities will begin and end. Their clear cut duration will be mentioned, that when the study will be start, or when the activities is start and when it is about to be finished. And time and distance scale used wherever necessary. Means somehow in some process they have a very much requirement that the time should be mentioned as well as the distance should be clearly shown, so that we are also able in the situation, we are also in the situation to judge the shortest distance for that process. So time and distance scales used wherever necessary. And the date of charting and the time name of the person who does the charting. Means it is a basic requirement that when we are going to prepare the chart, as well as the person who is in the designation or who is in the scenario that he will make the chart. So operation process chart, as we discussed that the bird eye views process chart hota hai. It is called the outline process chart because it is not dealing in depth with the charts. An operation process chart gives the bird's eye view, as I earlier shown you all guys, or also described that this is not dealing with the deep penetration of the process or very descriptive way. So that's why it will only observe as a bird's eye views of the whole process by recording of the major activities, just operation and the inspection. The operation process chart use only two symbols. As earlier we are saying that the only operation and the inspection will come into this way. So visualize the complete sequence of the operation and inspection in the process. So is it very clear that the operation and inspection process will clearly visualize through this charting. Know where the operation selected for detailed study fits into the entire process. So this is also the make us sure that whether our process is fit into the our process is fit or will not fit in that chart. In the operation process chart, the graphical representation of the point at which the materials are introduced into the process and the operation and inspection are carried on them are shown. So this is same as we discussed. The operation and inspection are shown to this operation process chart. So now we will discuss about the construction of the chart, how we will construct the chart. With the help of the diagram given, we will study this. Okay, so now a chart made by drawing an arrow to show the entry of a man material, writing above the description of the components, means description will be given on the chart. So right now I'm just coming to this charting process, or this chart that was mentioned here. So right now what we see that is yeah, so now here what we see that manufacturing of the pipe clip assembly. Okay, so here we are just let me so yeah, the operation process chart is here. The task, first we will identify the task. So here the task is the manufacturing of the pipe clip assembly. Chart begins raw materials lying in the store. This is how the raw material lying in the store, and charted by, suppose that for example XYZ has prepared the chart, his name and date of the charting, suppose here is that 11th of April 2020, then we will write that 11th of April 2020. Okay, so now after this what we will do that we will go for the different sections. Suppose that we will get the our material at this end. Okay, the dimension is shown there. Then different types of process are happen. Just suppose that turning operation is done, drilling operation, tapping and parting of the has been done, and after that, after this operation we will get the nut, and this nut is inspected through this channel. So what we see in this diagram, that there is only two processes are clearly visualized through this chart, is that the circle means operation, okay, drilling, tapping, part of, and after that we will come to the inspection process, that is shown by the rectangle. Another process, another flow of process has been shown through the GI casting. So first our material has come and it will be inspected through this point. After that, drilling of the holes. After the inspect of the seat, means the drilling of holes के बाद हम inspect करेंगे seat को, and after that seat के hole को inspect करेंगे, and after that the radius whatever we are drilled, that will be operation होगा यहाँ पर, and after that whatever the material we will get, whatever the product we will get, that will be inspected at the point this. Okay, so here what is the process that is clearly shown, that we have different section have a different process flow chart, and ultimately we will come to know that the 20 mm MS bright bar has come to the section of machining, where the cut of the length is the first operation, cut of the thread again, and the bend, and after that what we did, we have gone through the one inspection, that is the center distance inspected thread, and after that inspect and the center distance. Here what we say that the circle and the rectangle are within itself, means the process of inspection has been done, and whatever the drawbacks or whatever the defects are come to know us, they will again at that shop, that will be clearly visualize and make sure that the product will be okay for the reference of that thing. And after that what we will get, that these three sections have a different flow of material, a flow of a process, There come to the assembly section where we are getting that this is the 7, where what we get the seat, we get the nut bolt, we get the all the parts that are about to assemble. So in this thing, what we will get only just let me erase this. Okay, so now what I know that the after these three processes, the three different sections, we get the something that will be assembled here, and after that everything is assembled and paint and then hang. After painting, it will be hang to the in air, so that सूख जाए, and after further it will be come to our use. So in this way we are come to know that how the chart is prepared, how the chart is flow, how the thing is going to be happen. Now we will come to the summary point of view, that will be very important to this thing that operation and inspection, how much time, how much frequency is that. So to understand this thing, what we are what we'll do, we will just look into this way. So in the summary, we will get that the frequency, we will count the frequency. Okay, so as of now, with the pen we will get that here the frequency is 1. What we did, just a minute. Okay, so here what we get, we get this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Again it's repeat once is written over here, so again we will repeat. So this is 1 2 3 4, again 5 6 7 8. Okay, 7 8, after that 9 10. Okay, 9 10, so we will get 10 till now. So what we do, we again come in this way, we will erase the things. We already get that 10 in frequency, 10 is write down. Okay, now again what we trying to do, we will count it. So 10 11 11 12 13 14 and now 15, the lower one. After that 15, then again 16 17 and 18. So right now whatever the frequency of the operation, that's written over here, that is this one, this is 18 frequency. Whatever the time elapsed, we can count all the also time. So hence in this way we can summarize the thing that operation is in the frequency of 18, and the time consumed in the operation, that is the 5.5. that may be in a hour, that may be in a minutes, or that may be in a days, that may be in any quantity of the time measuring things. Okay, so hence here we clearly know the concept of chart, and the first one is operation process chart, that is the bird view of the chart. Here the operation and inspection will be shown in the diagram, and we will calculate, we will examine the chart with respect to the situation, with respect to the process, as we discussed with this video. Okay, so here we finish the first charting process, that is the operation process chart. Now we will come to the second one, that is the flow process chart. This the flow process chart, where I will make the separate video, so that it will not be lengthy, and it will be able to we will able to send it through the Google Classroom, as well as the our group of students, in which the third year mechanical students group are there in WhatsApp. So thank you so much for being present your interest in that video, as well as if you have any doubt, so let me know, so that we can resolve the issues. Okay, thank you so much.